Hi doers! Today we are going to talk about the first Doer leverage strategy, which is other people's experience. In fact, it will help you build your personal growth and skill fast to become a better version of who you want to be. This topic belongs to the wealth stage called Learn to Leverage Other Skills. To put you in the right direction, I've been obsessed with creating wealth building and well-being strategies. During my studies and experiences, I discovered that in our life there are only 7 stages, and I call them the 7 wealth stages of life. My clear purpose within the Learn to Leverage Other Skills stage is to educate you on leverage strategies that could pay off for the rest of your life. And if you want to explore all 7 wealth stages, go to my website padvc.com or watch playlists on YouTube. That's the direction of my personal PadVC brand, with a clear goal of how to transition from being a dreamer to becoming a doer. Because it means to have full accountability over your life, full control of what you do, where you go, and who you cooperate with. Now, in my earliest video called Multiply Your Time and Income with the Power of Leverage Strategies, I mentioned several types of most important leverages you can use in your life. I call them Doer Leverage Strategies, or DLS. That means I decided to create a series of videos on each of them. And if you watch that earliest video, I emphasize leverage called other people's experience. In my opinion, this is the step where the transition between dreamer and doer takes the utmost importance. So in this video, I want to talk about the first Doer leverage strategy called other people's experience. In short, OPE. Let's dive in. The key principle of OPE strategy is if you desire to grow as fast as possible, you have to follow someone who already was there where you want to be. In fact, when I was talking to my mentor and I explained to him all my tasks, chaotic daily schedule and executions that I had to do on my own, he said, "Look, Pat, it is absolutely critical to use leverage if you want to free up your time and become wealthy." I asked him, "What do you mean by that?" And he said again, "You have to learn and master how to delegate and implement into your life several leverage strategies. But first, you need to change your mindset and think like those who you admire." The truth is, I didn't get it immediately, what he meant. But it was definitely enlightenment within me to ponder on it. Luckily, after a while, I got it. And I began realizing it deeper what that conversation was about. So just in a while, you will understand why Doer leverage strategy, other people's experience, is so decisive to start applying. Now, let's travel in time for a while and imagine learning how to swim. Chances are you probably didn't jump to the water and began swimming, but someone, for example your parents, helped you to get used to the surface of water to control your body. And that was your first journey on how you leveraged other people's experience. It sounds simple, and it is. Think about it. It was the fastest way to learn what you wanted. But without your parents, it would take longer to discover it on your own, how to swim, and it could be dangerous for your life. Simply said, you speeded up the process. Now, back to the present, when the time passes on and on as an adult, you look up to your idols, schoolmates, or achievers who reach a certain level of success, and you desire to be same. But within your mind are doubts, hurdles, questions about how to transition from being who you are and who you want to become, a doer. It means to take a step further, find directions, and go for what you want. Look, I don't know about you, whether you were born with a silver spoon or grew up in the middle class or even in poverty. Speaking of me, I couldn't find until my 28th who would be my life teacher to speed up the process and find answers to my questions. And if you follow Pat VC channel, you may have recognized I've been obsessed with creating well-being and wealth-building strategies. So I had to find strategies on how to ease life, save time, use time wisely, earn money, invest money, and ultimately enjoy life fully. But I didn't stop there, because I can't say I found all the answers. No, but I found many directions thanks to the Doer Leverage Strategy called Other People's Experience. What I mean by that is, once you have passed your childhood, adolescence, and become adults, you tend to achieve your goals. Not all of you, but now it's about you because you listen to this channel. And guess what? You start looking for someone who would help you to learn faster, because you feel insecure to walk through that direction alone. So you want to listen to someone who would provide wise decision. Simply said, you want to leverage other people's experience. So now the question is, why would you want to speed up the process and learn from others? Why wouldn't you do it on your own? The answer is very simple. Usually, without proper guidelines, you set unrealistic goals. It could be anything from building your muscle to buying rental properties. Here is the problem. You just see the ultimate goal and you can't imagine that path that leads step by step toward that goal. And that's why you feel overwhelmed and unmotivated. And a worse scenario, you procrastinate. I talk about procrastination in the 7th step to wealth, the mastery of procrastination, in the previous video called 7 book ideas that reach to wealth from Think and Grow Rich. The good news is the cure for this is to leverage other people's experience. I encourage you, go and find a coach, teacher, or mentor who would be willing to show you the path. I advocate the fact that it doesn't need to be in person if you, for example, want to learn how to invest in the private market or how to develop a wealth mindset. It's enough to follow virtual mentors. But here's the thing, you have to find them because not everyone will resonate with you immediately. Once you find them, it will click within you and you will feel it in your heart because you will start to create a relationship. Buy some of their courses or become a member of their closed groups. As soon as you follow them, make a connection, message them, send an email and ask for mentorship or coaching. This is a path you want to initiate because it will open the door to your newly discovered mentor, coach, or teacher's life experiences. You see, it isn't as difficult as it may sound. It's about to take action, to escape being a dreamer and to transition becoming a doer. Because when you understand the Doer Leverage Strategy called Other People's Experience, there is nothing that would stop you. You become addicted to it to expand your reach, connection, network, and primarily your skills. If you should remember one thing from this video, get this. To leverage other people's experience is to find someone who resonates with you. And that someone will push you to do things that you don't want to do. Because the purpose is to shape your personality into who you want to become. And you know what is the bottom line of this? You begin learning how to be entrepreneurial or even intrapreneurial, which I talk about it in my previous video called What is Intrapreneurship and how it can be life-changing for you. You see, even if you don't realize it, the first Doer Leverage strategy to walk the path you want, it's simple. Last but not least, it's about being an action taker and become a creator. Because You want to stand out. You want to take that step and create something that would help many people. You want to take your creativity and implement it to market in order to reach your audience. And guess what will happen? That audience or fans you create will leverage your experience the same way as you did before. Because you became a doer or full of authority. It's terrifying and profound, isn't it? You see, the first Doer leverage strategy that reaches sooner or later to other well-being and wealth-building strategies is one of the most decisive steps you need to apply. Because when you implement it, it will lead to more efficient leverage strategies about which I will talk in the oncoming series. So, are you pumped as I am? Now, tell me, have you leveraged other people's experiences in your life? Leave a comment below which other people's experience was or is for you the most influential. We would love to hear from you to ignite discussion around this topic. Because it is bad when people don't realize it as a first step to build a wealth mindset. And as a reminder, gently pat the like button to give our video more exposure and love from the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe, because every week you will receive a video within the 7 wealth stages of life. So keep your powder dry, because this series will be full of values about doer leverage strategies. Because I want you to become a doer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.